We probably do not remember this name from our school textbooks, and that itself says a lot. Because we grew up listening to selective history, often influenced by narratives that made us look at our own past with doubts. And very rarely do we hear about Rani Durgavati, a queen who ruled Gondwana in the 16th century as a capable and courageous leader. Hariom everyone, welcome to yet another episode of the series Bharat Ki Naari. After the death of her husband Dalpacha, Rani Durgavati did not step aside. She took charge of the kingdom and raised her ensign while ensuring that her people were protected and her administration remained strong. This is not the story that was loudly told to us. And maybe that's why many of us grew up believing that women in Bharat were always suppressed and were never given leadership. And then comes a moment that defines her. When Mughal general Asaf Khan attacked her kingdom, she was advised to retreat and save herself, which would have been the easier and more practical choice. But she chose Dharma over convenience. She chose to fight. She led her army in the battle, riding an elephant, facing a more stronger force. Even when she was severely injured, she chose not to surrender. Because for her, dignity and self respect were non negotiable. And in the end, she chose Veergati over capture. And this is not just bravery, this is the clarity of character. And honestly, this is where we need to pause and reflect. If our own history had examples like Rani Durgavati, why were we made to believe that strength and leadership in women is something modern or borrowed from the West? The truth is not that our past was perfect, but it was definitely not as one sided as it is often portrayed today. And that is the takeaway from her story, especially for today's youth. Let us not just disconnect from our roots based on some incomplete narratives. Let us question what we were taught. Let us go deeper. And for girls especially, the strength, leadership, and self respect are not new ideas. They have always been a part of this civilization, we just weren't told enough about it. Dhanyavadam.